Welcome back. Well, guys, sorry I'm a little bit late, but that's kind of like the story of my life. If you're been here for a while, you already know that. Time and space does not exist in my mind, and so therefore I am often late. But whatever. So I'm feeling good today. I hope you're feeling good. I'm getting ready for the holiday season. We're going to do Aries through Pisces today, all zodiac sign forecast. I just realized I do not have my crystal. Hold on a second. Say hey to me if you're in here. Hey, Rebel Angels. What's up, girl? Hey, Infinite. I seen you in here. That green, though. Thank you, girl. This is my Christmas attire. Did it start at 11:11? Well, perfect. Then I'm not sad that I went late. Then I'm glad I was late. 11:11. All right. That's what I like. Get us started. Okay. All right. So, yes, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I am, as usual, going to clear the air with my singing bowl. I meditate between every zodiac sign. If you want to meditate with me, it might help me pick up on your story, but you don't have to. Just feel free to chat while I do that. That allows me to get channeled messages as well. And let's do it. You guys know how this works. So I need to decide what cards I want to use. I like these, but I haven't gotten to know all the meanings of them yet. So let's not do these today. How do these feel? No. No to those. I think I'm going to go with these. I'm going to use Law of Attraction cards today instead of the Angel Guidance. FYI. So I'm going to put these over here. And yeah. All right. So collectively speaking, the energy's been a little bit erratic and unexpected recently. Let's start there. All of you might be feeling that as we go into Sagittarius season. I've had some unexpected things pop up in my personal life that are personal, so I'm not going to share them, but they were definitely unexpected. But just keep in mind, guys, as we go through these transits, as we go into 2022, whatever's clearing out of your life, there is something better coming in right behind it. So keep that in mind, right? I think that will be important for all of us, for the collective to understand that. And spend as much time as you can over these next few weeks in a state of appreciation and presence as often as you can, and that'll help you kind of coast right through this kind of exhaustive energy, all right? So with that said, let's go into Aries and get this thing started. Here. Be right back. All right, so Aries, the very first thing that I saw when I went into the meditation was a fortune cookie. So, I don't know if any of you have eaten fortune cookies or Chinese food lately or whatever, but take it as it resonates. Also, to me, that's a sign of good fortune coming your way, and I felt quite relaxed as I went into the meditation. So, there's like this kind of soothing energy coming in for my Aries people that may have you feeling a bit more relaxed in your energy in your body than maybe you have been feeling, okay, leading up into the now. And I also got a song, which is one of my favorite songs, and I posted it on Facebook. I Am Woman. Um, she says, I am sexy, I'm divine. So some of you, especially my feminine Aries, might be feeling that, all right, feeling that vibe, feeling that about yourself. My masculine Aries, certainly you could be feeling sexy and divine, okay? But you might also be feeling that about a feminine in your life. Take it as it resonates, but I want to call the energy like silky. I don't know. Also, they're showing me like comfortable clothing. For instance, like what I have on is really comfortable, not something I would usually wear, but it was Christmassy. But it's comfortable, right? Like silky pajamas and like comfy blankies and something about comfortable clothes and comfortable shoes being important, you know? I don't know. Pay attention to your feet, okay, as well. Take it or leave it. All right, so let's get some cards out and see, Aries. You got the 10th house of reputation here. So the 10th house is Capricorn energy. Now, some of you might have Capricorn in your chart or dealing with one, but this is highlighting like career, your patriarchy, your empire, what your responsibilities are, okay? This is kind of like building a legacy for yourself, but it begins with feeling good about where you're at, okay? So feeling comfortable in your own skin being the utmost importance, and then everything follows after that. It's like coming back into alignment with a sense of purpose. And that's what's helping to bring in this more stable energy, right? Because the 10th house energy to me is also earthy, more stable type of vibes coming in for you, Aries. So a lot of you might be heavily focused right now on your career or on the things that give you a sense of importance. And then I heard be careful of an overinflated sense of importance. Okay, so there's a fine line there between knowing your worth and devaluing other people's worth with a sense of superiority. Okay, so be careful with that. And if that's not you, Aries, you could be dealing with someone that has like a superiority complex. Okay, so take it as it resonates. That's really specific, but those are the words that I got: superiority. So let's see. The Tower. Okay, that's that erratic energy I was talking about. Scorpio energy for some of you. I actually like the Tower in this deck because it's talking about enlightenment. It's talking about coming to some realizations about why things are the way that they are. Now, some of you might have some actual changes in what it is that you're doing for work or money, or changes around relationships. I feel like all of us are going through this Tower together, and that's what I was talking about in the collective when the video started, which is this feeling of things kind of falling away from us, okay, during this last portion of 2021. And I think we go through this sort of like rebirth process every year, but it seems a bit more intense this year, maybe, than it has in the prior year. So you might be feeling that coming in as well, Aries, as kind of things fall away to rearrange themselves, right? Okay. Especially when it comes to like reputation, career, your purpose, all right? Okay, so that song is still playing in my head. So she also says, I am fearless, I'm divine. I can be anything I want. So, why am I getting this? And now I do the rock away, lean back, lean back, lean back. I have no idea what that song's about. Do the rock away. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't feel like Aries, you lack the knowledge that you can be or do or have anything. You're a pretty fiery sign, but I guess there's a message here about you can be whoever you want to be. You could be literally whoever you want to be. So don't let yourself get pigeonholed or think that you got to consistently be something for someone else. All right. So 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords here. This is a bit of emotional confusion, you know, feeling misled, misunderstood, misheard. This could be around a relationship as it's showing up in the emotional space, but it could also be around another area of your life. You got a choice to make here, Aries, and some of you are going to be getting whatever enlightenment or information you need during this next week or two, okay, that's going to allow you to make some sort of decision here about where it is that you're headed on an emotional wavelength. Some of you are getting carried away a bit through the emotions, okay? Because to me, this is always the card of getting carried away with something. So don't get carried away. I don't know why I keep saying that. Carried away. Yeah, don't get carried away. You could be dealing with a water sign as well, okay? It's like the sense of feeling misdirected or that you can't figure something out on an emotional level if maybe how to feel or someone's intentions or what the motives are, and like be careful about getting carried away with that, Aries, and giving too much focus, too much ownership on another person to make you feel good. At the end of the day, it's only your job, and you're the only one who can make you feel good, right? So keep that in mind. There's something coming in that's going to allow you to see this from a different perspective. All right, so let's see person you're connecting with. 10 of Pentacles. So you got 10-10 here. So they're kind of focused in the same or similar direction. Could be focused around their reputation, their financial status, their purpose, what they want for themselves. Give me one more. Ooh, that's a misfire. Just one. Oh my gosh, no way. The 7 of Cups. They have the same, they're in the same exact energy as you. So I don't even need to read for your cross watcher. Cross watcher, rewind it. Everything I just said for Aries, apply that to you because you're all in the same boat. Y'all may not feel like you're in the same boat, but you're in the same boat emotionally. All right, so this person is also needing to make some choices, and they have options, right? Because now I'm getting that song, we got options, but I want to let you know that I decided. I finally realized that all I want is you. Somebody might be finally realizing what it is that they want, whether it's you or just in general when it comes to their financial status, where it is that they're headed. Check out that song as well. I don't remember who sings it. I think Her sings it, H-E-R. But this person is basically in the same spot. I feel you're in more of an emotional energy than this person, but they still have some confusion showing up around them. All right, so both of you will be getting enlightenment during this time frame. This person needing to figure out what's important to them, you know, and maybe get out of this headspace of overthinking something, okay, before making a decision, okay, because I feel like it's right on the horizon for this person. So let's see. Get a law of attraction card here for you. It says, I can always reach for a thought that feels better. All right. So your decision to reach for a thought that feels good is a powerful decision, for it serves you in many ways. The better feeling thought reverberates within you, opening passageways to well-being that reach far beyond this one good feeling thought. So pay attention to your thought processes, Aries. You can't help what other people are doing and feeling, but if you go overboard with that, you're going to end up in the same boat. So stay focused on the things that you want. Assume positive intent, okay? And there's some sort of enlightenment coming through here, okay? Could be doing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Earth. I have all water and Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Scorpio in particular. Well, somebody gave me a super chat. I didn't see it. Hold on. Taurus. Hold on a second. Thank you for the $4.99 coming through like a zoo. That's an interesting name. Okay. Thank you for the $4.99, Melissa. Happy you're here. This is my close-up for you. All right. Taurus, you're next. This is just like a random side note. I've been playing around with trying new things with my readings. You might have noticed I made some small minor changes to the you versus them. I also tried thumbnails. I've never really done thumbnails except for my lives. So I was testing those out. I don't know. Did you guys like those? And then I just decided, I don't know. I've never done a thumbnail, and so I did it for 2 rounds of readings, and then it just didn't feel like me, so I stopped doing them. I also thought, like, I don't have that many pictures of myself, so eventually I'm going to run out of thumbnail pictures. So I went back. I don't know if you guys noticed that or if you liked them or not, but I've decided I'm not going to continue to do the thumbnail thing. Just whatever it captures while I'm reading, that's what it is. Unless it's a weekly live. Did you like them? Okay. I go back and forth on whether I should do those or not, because all the other YouTubers do it. And I've done it before. It just gets exhausting after a while because I run out of pictures to use. I'm going to be sitting around taking pictures of myself every day. You know what I'm saying? All right, Taurus. Sorry. It's like a totally random thought. Who cares? Nobody. All right, let's do this. Taurus. So, Taurus, All I kept hearing over and over again is, what are you conjuring up? Conjuring up. The word conjuring. So some of you are conjuring a plan up or something up. I don't know. Or maybe someone else around you is conjuring something up, trying to manifest you, or you trying to manifest something that's important to you or a person. There's some blockages going on in the crown chakra, in the head space here, in the way that you're thinking about something, Taurus. Okay, that you may or may not be aware of, but I had trouble getting the message through. So some of you could benefit from clearing your mind or resting more, okay? As I felt very sleepy as well. You might need a little bit more sleep this week in order to keep your mind active and open, all right? They're wanting you to go into receptive mode. And if you're not familiar with receptive mode, it's when you try and, it's exactly what I do when I meditate, which is I cease my thought. Well, I shouldn't say cease because that's impossible. I quiet it enough to where I can hear my higher self. And so you might really benefit from just meditating more, especially first thing in the morning, Taurus, and right before you go to bed, so that you kind of clear the slate, okay? Thoughts are powerful and important. So if you don't continually clear your energy fields or your thought processes, you'll start regurgitating the same old thoughts day in, day out. And if you're feeling good about that, then nothing you need to do. But if you're not so happy with some things in your life, or you're not feeling energy, then you need to reset your thought vibration. Okay, so meditation will help get you there every time. 15 minutes, first thing in the morning. Especially for those of you who are going into manifestation mode, where you're wanting to conjure something up. All right, we all have the ability to do that, right? But only if we're clear on what it is that we're wanting. And also, we need to be in alignment with it, meaning feeling worthy enough of whatever it is that we're wanting. So there's that self-worth message coming up. And if you're connecting to Aries, or you have, or you're a cusper, maybe rewind and watch Aries reading, because that was kind of in their message as well. There's some overlap here. So let's see, Taurus. Let's see. I only want one. All right, so you have the card of Venus. This is highlighting love, harmony, romance, charm. Again, this is receptive mode. So this is what's available and coming in for you. But whether you're going to be a match to it or not is totally up to you, right? So if you're focused on the absence of something, then this is totally not going to come in, right? So they're wanting you to be in acceptance of this very magnetic, pleasure-filled type of energy. All right, this is a little bit indulgent, but as a Taurus, you like indulgence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes you a Taurus, right? And don't take any offense to that. But seriously, it's like indulge a little bit more in the things that you love. Indulge yourself a little bit more in the people that you love, all right? This would be a good time to do that, and especially with the holiday season coming up. I might have to close my blinds. It's getting like way sunny in here. Like this. So let's see. Queen of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with the Queen of Swords. This is talking about air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That could also be in your chart, but it's a very stark contrast here. So even if you're not dealing with another person or an air sign, it's like there's this desire here, Taurus, for love, more love in your life, like this more pleasurable type of energy. But then there's this other part that is craving more independence, more solidarity. Okay, so you might have two competing desires right now when it comes to relationships or your love life. Some of you just might downright be in love with an air or a fire sign, or they, you. Take it as it resonates, right? So let's see. I feel like I have a lot of distractions going on that you guys can't see, but I can see it, from the sun coming out to like random people walking around in front of my house. So I'm only bringing that up because Taurus, you might feel very distracted. You know, it might be hard for, again, this is the blockages that are going on in the thought process. Like a lot of distractions, or it's kind of like ADD type energy, you know. So again, all the better reason to clear your headspace. So you've got the Eight of Wands, but it's in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay. So I'm kind of getting the same message again. This is like things not flowing to you as easy as they could be flowing to you because of the way that you're thinking about something. All right. So I really am going to need you to do some energy clearing. All right. There might be blocks in communication, blocks in you expressing yourself, a sense of feeling restricted. Some of you have purposely restricted communication, possibly when it comes to a person, but it's just this, like, I heard fear of abandonment. Some of you might have that going on, or someone you're connecting with does. It's just a sense of like, why are they giving me Adele? Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times. So it's a sense of also, Taurus, not feeling like heard or understood, possibly, or fearing that. See, I'm getting this is more fear-based energy than the reality of a situation. Like the fear of being misunderstood, or I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, maybe you know. But it's centered around the things that you love, or possibly giving more focus to the things that you love versus the things that you fear is what's going to help pull you out of this energy. And a song coming through. Can't wait to taste your skin. These arms. Yeah, baby. You know that I adore you. I think the song is called Adornment. I don't remember who sings it though. It's like the sense of adoration, but you're not letting it in. I don't know why. Some of you are so busy doing your thing that, or reaching for a goal, that maybe you're not even aware that you're blocking this. Again, needing to do some clearing of your headspace. So let's see this person's energy. Miguel, thank you. Adorned by Miguel. Yes, check that song out. I knew you guys would know it. Hey. I'm gonna have to close that, my blinds, because that's gonna drive me insane. 10 of Wands. King of Swords. Some of you definitely dealing with an air sign, but I also have fire here, fire and air. All right, or that could be in your chart. So whoever you're connecting with, Taurus, I feel like this person is no longer wanting to put the work in, okay? Very much, well, kind of, because I feel like this person is also kind of in this headspace of thinking too much, possibly about the connection. But at the same time, like, this person don't want to struggle. They don't want to feel the burden of whatever this is that they're carrying around, whether it's related to you or not. There's some hesitancy here. There's a lot of hesitancy, and it keeps coming through. Okay, so I feel like someone might be hesitant to tell you how they feel, or you might be hesitant to tell someone how you feel. It's almost like trying to deny that you have feelings for someone, or they you. You know, like the love is there, but there's also this very detached or cold energy around it. Now, some of you, like I said, you're just dealing with an air sign. That's all it is. But I don't know what the fear-based stuff is, but it's not necessary is what they're saying. So this person has thought really long and hard about things, and just they're in this space right now where they may have gone so far in their head that they've created anxiety, okay, within their mind, within their body, and they're really needing to detach right now. So I feel a detachment here. So if somebody pulls away, right, whether that's you or they, or I feel like it's kind of both of you, it's so that you can get your head right. It's so that they can get their head right, right? Apply it how you want. Because we all need a little time out for ourselves, but that doesn't mean that there's not that love there or that adoration, okay? I haven't heard that song in a while, but that's a goodie. That's a good one. Yeah, baby. I'm not really getting like career messages here. Sorry, this is all around relationships, it seems, or a particular relationship. This says, I want to feel good today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm doing it with. It's my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. So make your dominant intent, okay, over these next few weeks, Taurus, to feel good anyways, to find things that you love, to give your focus to the things that you have control over, right? And not make it so conditional based on another person. So it could be dealing with air or fire, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Gemini. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini. I don't know if this is the lyric to the song. They showed me a candle in a window, and the song is something like burning candle in the window. Burning candle in the window. I know that's not the lyrics, but that's the melody. Something, something in the wind. It's from the 70s. It's a classic rock song. I know that. Does anybody know that melody? Anyways, this really bright orange yellow energy came through as soon as I went into the meditation. Also, the sun came out and was hitting my face. Elton John, yeah. What was the name of that song? Candle in the Wind. Was that the actual name of the song? Anyways. So to me, fire, first of all, you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or have that in your chart. But also, to me, candles talk about desire, about what it is that we want. Okay, so I feel like you might have a burning desire here for something that you've been waiting for, okay? Or some of you might just literally like candles. Maybe some of you are putting candles in your windows. A lot of people do that for like the holiday season, right? So I feel that energy could be coming through for you, Gemini. But it was the sense of warmth, the sense of comfort, the sense of like feeling positive, optimistic again, maybe getting your energy back, feeling better about life or yourself, okay? As usually like orange and yellows also represent friendships to me, or connecting with people that give you that sense of caring. So Gemini, I really love that energy for you. And if you want to look up that song, maybe you can. I have no idea what that song is about. So let's get into it and see. I'm going to move this. We're going to be chasing the sun again today. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Gemini. Is that what they say in the song? Why is that going to kill me? Put a candle in the window. Okay, but also make sure you blow your candles out at night, okay? Because that could be dangerous. Or maybe use battery, the battery operated candles. Side note. So, you have the House of Chiron, which is healing. So, there's something here about having growth around emotional maturity, making amends, releasing some things you need to let go of. This is about your personal development, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Maybe even generational trauma here that has impacted your self-esteem or impacted your personality in some way. I keep seeing this come up because I think collectively Geminis have been doing a lot of work around character building type of stuff, personality, who you want to be. I feel like Geminis often are like the chameleon of the zodiac. So of all the zodiac signs that reinvent themselves, I feel like Geminis reinvent themselves the most, or it comes easiest to you, right? Because you have that movable Gemini energy, and you're great at adapting to whatever environment, to whatever relationship, that you're in. And so I've been getting a lot of messages around like adaptation and personality development for Gemini. There's a softness here though that's showing up. Some of you have some things that you still feel a bit of grievance around or pain around, and that may be coming up to be amended or to be released during this time frame. So, I always say feel your feelings and then let them go, okay? Thank you for the $9.99 Soul Traveler. Glad they resonate. So, let's see. All of a sudden my nose is like itching. I'm gonna sneeze. Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So this is asking you to trust a little bit that things are working out for you, okay? There might be something that you're building, like the energy, I'm getting momentum, like there's some sort of momentum building in the environment. And it's allowing you to trust a little bit more that you're headed in the right direction. But also, this is talking about having the cooperation that you need, whether that be in the workplace or within relationships. Some of you might have to work with others during this time frame, but I feel like it will be teamwork, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So because they're giving me teamwork makes the dream work, whether that's actually in your career or maybe with family, needing to work on something together, healing something together, maybe in a friends group, you know, maybe in a relationship. I'm not really sure, but take it as it resonates. Could be that you're dealing with an earth sign as well. The Hermit and the Three of Swords. Holy crap. I would say, wow, the Ace of Cups here. The sun is killing me. Hold on a second. Sorry, Gemini. It's so annoying. It keeps coming out. Jeez. Sorry if I'm too close to the camera. Jeez Louise. I know it's too dark now. Oh well. Sorry, that was killing me. It was distracting me. I'm sorry, Gemini. Okay, back to you. Sorry, I got so close to your face. Okay, so I could see definitely already. You know, it's funny to me when I get a message through channeling and then the cards just kind of show me what I already said. So I would definitely say that there's some healing around something that's quite painful or something that hurts you. I feel like this is old stuff. I heard old inherited issues. So some of you, it is generational stuff, but it could be recent. You know, I just feel like you're on the mend right now, but you still need some time to process. I feel like you're needing, I know that you're the chameleon and you can move past things really fast, but don't force it, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to rush past the part where you process what occurred or your emotions. Okay, so this is like doing some spiritual reflecting, okay, on could be a specific relationship. This could be something also that you're keeping to yourself. But it's centered around love. And the cool thing is that it's followed by the Ace of Cups, you know. So if feeling like kind of maybe your heart being ripped out and then all of this love flowing through to the heart chakra to kind of fill you up again, okay? Maybe after having to rebuild yourself, having to trust again. It takes a long time to heal, especially when you were very invested or very in love, you know, with a thing or a person. And everybody has different healing timelines. And I'm not saying you stay in the gutter the whole time you're healing, but you'll have like ebb and flow, like days where you feel really good and then days where you sink backwards. And that's okay. It's got to be okay because you can't change it, right? So it's like honoring that, Gemini. Some of you, after a time period of maybe isolating or going through whatever this healing process is, there's love coming in, okay? But don't drag old issues into new experiences. I just feel like there's this beautiful energy of connectivity coming in as well. So I feel you getting back to feeling like your lighter emotional self than maybe you have been. Also, there could be some annoyances going on, as like I have many distractions, just like in Taurus. I'm feeling like really annoyed. I don't know what that's about. If you have some irritability going on. Um, yeah. They gave me the term constant annoyance. There could be something that's constant, like a constant annoyance in the environment or going on in the back of your mind, possibly. And they're saying, don't ignore it. Ask yourself, why does this annoy me? Especially if it's about another person, because often what we don't like in other people is something we don't like in ourselves, or that is something we're guilty of doing as well. So this person has the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. So and you know what I just noticed? That this Five of Pentacles has the Three of Pentacles attached to the bottom, which was the overall energy, right? So there's something here about the missing puzzle piece. This person may be wanting forgiveness from you, Gemini, or maybe wanting to have some sort of opportunity here, or they might be wanting that. Somebody might feel like they missed out on an opportunity to get something that they wanted. This person might also, when it comes to finances, like there's a bounce back here. It's like being okay and things coming in and flowing to this person, and then all of a sudden they're in the negative or in depletion mode if it's not about money. So it could be that this person spends too much, like quite literally. And now they might be having some money issues. If it's not around money, it could be that this person overexpends their energy, overcommits to things, and then it always leaves them feeling depleted with nothing to give. If this is a relationship, right? Like an intimate relationship, there could be a commitment here or commitment potential that hasn't really been tapped into. And I keep hearing that song, leave a candle in the wind. Candle in the window. So I do feel like this person might lose out on an opportunity if they haven't done their own inner work, if they haven't done their own healing. Because there's action required here, but somebody's hesitant to take action. And again, that could be around this relationship, but it could be in other areas of their life as well. In the meantime, you're over here doing some deep internal emotional healing or needing to do that. So. Let's see. All right, I love that there's a cat on this picture. All right, it says, I'm selfish enough to want to feel good. Feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, wellness, and an abundance in all good things. Feeling good is your most natural core belief. All right, so Gemini, they're asking you to be selfish enough to prioritize your emotional and mental well-being. Meaning, like, if you're not feeling up to the task, take a pass this week. You know, if you're feeling emotionally depleted, then stop over giving to another person. You got to give to yourself first. So I think a lot of you could really benefit from spending some time healing yourself, maybe even in seclusion, taking a break from whatever obligations are pulling at you. I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm not saying quit a job or anything crazy like that. I'm just saying take some time out to allow yourself to kind of process whatever this is so you can feel good. Because when you feel good, you get good. And there's good things coming in here in the way of other relationships, feeling more connected, that optimistic orangey energy I felt coming in. And same goes for this person. So you could be dealing with Virgo, but I get Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini are the primary zodiac signs. I'm seeing Pisces over here. Okay. I need to give me one quick second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. I had to readjust. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, let's see what's up. So, something about getting out in nature is important. They showed me bare feet, your feet being highlighted. I'm not really sure why that is. And then I got, it's a country song. Thanks for the $5, Barella. It was a country song. I want to buy me a boat. I think that's the name of it. I want to buy me a boat. So it just kept showing me all of these nature. Some of you might actually want to buy a boat. I don't know. Maybe you own a boat. But I think it's more so about getting back in touch with like the simple things, with the natural environment, even like herbal. When it comes to your diet as well, like the more food that you eat that is closer to the source, meaning fresh, the better your body handles it. Okay, so some of you could benefit from adding more fresh and natural foods to your diet, or just going out, getting more air. I know people don't go outside as much in the wintertime in the US at least, but it's still important to get outside. It's still important to have those big deep breaths, fresh oxygen, and staying connected to Mother Earth. So I feel like take it or leave it, Cancer. That's kind of the energy I have coming in. Thank you for the $10, Morella. Again, thank you. Yeah, that's what I got. Maybe buy a boat. I don't know. I'm not telling you to buy a boat. I'm just saying. When that country song came in, I don't really listen to country. It's not about the genre or the music. It's just like the vibe of the song is like kind of lighthearted, I guess. Thank you for the $9.99 new moon. Love you too. Thank you for the $15 enlightened heart. Appreciate that. Anyways, Cancer. So the North Node of Destiny, Aquarian energy for some of you. This is talking about your soul school, learning curve, fulfillment, your purpose. Kind of things coming into fruition for you, okay? This kind of reminds me of Taurus's reading, because I was talking about wanting to conjure something. Some of you could be connecting to a Taurus or have that in your chart. But this is like destiny unfolding for you. So I really love this card. It talks about hope. It talks about healing. It talks about getting reconnected with yourself. Thank you for the $4.99, Kristen. Appreciate it. So all of that being highlighted, okay? It also talks about thinking outside of the box. So if you've been stuck in some like old habitual ruts or patterns, it's time to think outside of the box. You know, is there a different way to go about this? Is there a different way to think about this? That type of energy. And then you have the King of Cups, water energy. This could be your energy or someone that you're connecting with. This is talking about emotional well-being, commitments, just getting, it's, first of all, Cancer, bravo. Okay, a lot of you have done some healing around the way that you express your emotions. I keep getting the word like emotionally maturing or taking the higher road, getting better at staying consistent with your emotions, or that's what you're on the path to. It's like a deeper sense of commitment to yourself, but also possibly to another person. You know, wanting more commitment, possibly in a relationship as well, or someone wanting that with you. And I just noticed this guy is holding a seashell. And I saw someone's bare feet on what looked to be sand. So some of you, the seashells, oceans, bodies of water, also being soothing to be around. Some of you have water in your chart. There could be healing around a relationship as well during this time. Or just feeling like, yeah, I'm good. You know, like I'm good where I'm at emotionally. Which is a good space to be in, right? So let's see. 7 of Wands. Oh, that's way too many. Get back in there. Sun. Leave that at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. It's all good. I like this. Okay, so some of you are in this space, right, of kind of like maybe it's like protecting your state of mind, protecting your emotional well-being is so important. There is ample opportunity here to connect with another person, to connect with friends. It's like, but it's only, you're only going to be connecting with people that I feel that you're comfortable around, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like that are in your bubble, in your social group. They're actually wanting you to be more open-minded though when it comes to connecting with others, or other people's ideas, whether that be in the workplace or in relationships. But I feel a lot of you in this space of like, I like my bubble, I like my people, this is it. But don't completely close yourself off to the possibility of new energy coming in, new people, new ways of thinking, okay? As I was talking about, the emotional maturation process is also, part of that process is also like opening yourself up to things that feel different from you, and keeping an open heart, keeping an open mind. All right. Some of you are maybe in your quest to stay in your comfort zone, you're kind of inadvertently blocking yourself from possibly growing in another area of your life. So I think that's why they keep saying, be open, because some of you are not seeing that you're somewhat blocking some sort of opportunity here that I feel could make you really happy. Something being conjured or manifested. This reminds me of the Taurus reading again. Let's see this person's emotional space. Yoink. I don't know why I said yoink. All right, 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Where did the card go? 3 of Swords. Wow, 10 of Swords. So Cancer, whoever you're connecting with, I just keep hearing it's short-lived. There's something short-lived about this person's energy. It's like, this is what I feel. I feel like this person has this surge of happiness, surge of energy, but it's always short-lived before they go right back into their headspace, right back into a negative emotional space. Somebody may have, I'm trying to find a way to describe this. I heard easy way out. Somebody might have taken the easy way out as well. But it's like, okay, here's an example. You know, it's a short-term win. I can't get it out. I keep wanting to come up with an example to tell you, but say you're given 2 options, right? One option gives you instant gratification, right? And you feel like you've won. The second option is more of a prolonged gratification, but has more potential in the long run. This person goes for instant gratification and then often finds themselves on the losing end. This could be a repeated pattern they have in relationships or within career, but it's something that they're needing to do some emotional growth around. This need for instant gratification, because it doesn't ever last before they're back in this exhaustive, competitive, insecure energy. It's also like small wins, or like having the appearance of success and maybe actually having success in their life, but on a deep emotional level, this person feeling far from successful, like not even a match to that. If it's not that, then it's just a sense of like this person trying to overcome some insecurities that they're dealing with that have mentally exhausted them, hurt them. I feel like this person kind of hurts themselves by regurgitating old thoughts or old behaviors without learning from it. Like the intention is to grow from something that they haven't grown from just yet. This could be why you kind of block out any further growth here. But take it as it resonates. Interesting reading. also be too that like because this person has had like their ego damaged. It reminds me of this meme, right? That says when people tell you you can't, that is not your limitation. That is their limitation. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to leave it there. All right. My purpose in life is joy. The basis of your life is freedom. The purpose of your life is joy. You are free to choose new avenues for joy, and in your joyous growth, you will add to that experience of all that is. So keep that in mind as you go through this next week or two, Cancer, that you're free to make the choice, right? So before you make any major decisions, I would ask myself, does this feel good to me? Does this feel right? Could be dealing with an Aquarian or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be Libra, Gemini. I felt Taurus vibes, Leo over here, Pisces here. And maybe buy a boat. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Gonna buy me a boat. So even you know what that song's about? I think it's just kind of like an F it song, right? Like I'm just gonna do what I want type song. I have to look up the lyrics to that. All right, let's get into Leo. My throat is like all scratchy today. It's driving me crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The song is about Marilyn Monroe? Really? Are you sure? All right. Whatever. Let's go to Leo. Thanks for the $4.99, Rachel. So, Leo, as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw a person's face. And I know this is not going to resonate with all of you, but it was so specific that I have to tell you. It was a woman, longer hair, pink sunglasses. Pink sunglasses. That's the part that stood out to me. It kind of looked a bit, I couldn't tell. I think the hair was colored, maybe different colors, possibly. It was very hippie-ish, very boho type looking person. And they also were wearing green. So I don't know if that's your style. If you like lots of color, you are a Leo. Leos love color. Or if you have colored sunglasses, okay, or you know someone like that, I have no idea. Or maybe you just vibe with the boho type of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're very open right now, or spirit wanting you to be more open and relaxed when it comes to life. It kind of reminds me a little bit about what I was talking about in the Gemini reading, as far as like getting back in touch with nature. Or no, Cancer, the Cancer reading. Some of you dealing with Cancer on the cusp. But that image stuck with me. And then I also saw a plug, like a wall outlet, something about an outlet, okay? Nothing more than an outlet. So like plugging something in, feeling plugged in, feeling tuned into the energy. Take it or leave it, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you. Leo, rose-colored glasses. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe some of you got your rose-colored glasses on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. All right, so Mercury here. Gemini energy for some of you, but this is talking about communication, your words, your thoughts, learning new things, your vision, which is really interesting because whose reading did I get a specific message about vision or losing sight of something? I think it was Leo. I think it was the you versus them that I just did. That could be also for someone you're dealing with. Like, yeah. And I don't mean like literally losing sight. I mean like metaphorically speaking, something you once lost sight of, it coming back into clear view. All right, because this is also talking about perception and the narrative that you tell about your life. Okay, so there could be communication coming in as well. It could be a lot of information coming in, or your phone ringing a lot, you're getting emails, you're getting texts, things of that nature. Okay, it seems like a very busy energy to me, Leo. I'm getting the term busybody. Okay. Three of Swords. So that's not, I'm not going to say that. Hold on, let me redirect my thought. All right, so there could be communication coming in also around things that are painful to you, okay? Say if you've been in the space of heartache, or there's been heartbreaking things going on in the news, in the media, in your own life. There might be, you know, things to learn around that, new information coming in about that, a lot of conversation around that, okay? Just be careful. Here's what I was going to say that I filtered. And I never filter. I don't know why I wanted to filter that, but I don't want to put it out there. I didn't, so I filtered. Here's my caution around talking about the things that have hurt you and the things that you don't want. The more focus you give to that, the more you bring that into your energy. The more you bring it into your energy, the more you call more things like that to you. So it's like this fine line between talking things out versus talking things to death, or talking it to the point that you start then manifesting more of it into your life. So be careful, again, what you're talking about, all right? And I think, too, the message in the you versus them, Leo, was, so I stay quiet. In fact, I know it was. I kept getting that song lyric. So I stay quiet. So some of you could very well be choosing not to speak on something that may hurt someone else or hurt you. And for a few of you, okay, I'm not going to deny the Three of Swords can also be a third-party situation where, you know, you got too many people involved in a relationship. You might be getting communication around that if that's going on. All right. I feel like you would know that, Leo. Two of Cups. Queen of Swords. And here you are at the bottom of the deck. The Strength card followed by the Chariot. So there could have been some heartbreaking communication here. I feel like this has already occurred for most of you. This is not future oriented, I don't feel. Because here's why I say that. I see you already moving past it. Okay, so if this isn't resonating, good. But because I feel it's very specific for those of you who have had recent communication around something that was hurtful, okay, or disappointing, okay? And now you're in the space of moving past that, feeling more connected and appreciative for your social network or a specific relationship. Could be a relationship with an air sign. It doesn't have to be. I've got a lot of air here. Some of you could be reconsidering a connection, maybe because they hurt you. You hurt them. I'm not sure. It could go either way. There's some sort of like deep contemplation going on around relationships. Could be more than one relationship. Like I said, could be multiple relationships, you know, family, friend, an intimate partner, whatever. But there's one in specific that sticks out as being the most important. And for some of you, this could be a very significant connection or a significant other. But it's also highlighting the importance of the connection between you and your higher self, Leo. Because at the end of the day, everything in life is changeable except self. Well, even self changes, but that's the one thing you're never going to lose, right? Is yourself. So some of you reconnecting with that understanding is really going to be important. But there's some sort of emotional shift taking place right now that is allowing you to move towards a deeper sense of connectedness with the people that are in your life, a deeper sense of appreciation for the people that are in your life. Person you're connecting with is the Five of Cups, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. Sagittarius, more air energy here. So this person over here might be grieving a loss or having some sort of regret around a decision that was made. This person could just be very, very moody, very up and down, very emotional. And then at the same time, they try to put on a brave face or there's a sense of like, I know. I just keep hearing, I know what to do. I know what to do. So this person not really wanting advice right at this moment. You know, it's like this person in this kind of state of mind of like, they're kind of emotionally really messy, but at the same time, they're not dumb, right? Like, so I feel like this person in this energy of like, yeah, I know what I need to do. I'll do it. Kind of leave me alone type of vibe, you know, like I don't feel that this person maybe wants other people's 2 cents right now or your 2 cents. Okay. As I get like this person being in this space of just not really being very open to that. They've got a lot that they're dealing with emotionally that you may or may not be aware of. You may feel very connected. You may know what's going on with this person without them even having to communicate it. You know? Like you just know. Something like that. This person needs to do some healing. Again, 3 of Cups. If you're dealing with a third party situation, let me go into that for a second. I'm feeling nauseous. Maybe I shouldn't go there. If you're in a third party, you know it. This is not a surprise. If you're not, just chill out. This is for those that are. For those of you in the third party, someone here has a lot of regret. There's looks to be a fire and an air sign and possibly a water sign involved, but the signs aren't as important as the message. Somebody has a deep sense of regret. I feel it's this person, you know, for whatever decision they made that hurt you, but it could be interchangeable. And at the same time, they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to feel guilt, or they don't want other people telling them what to do about it. I feel they're very closed off. Like, I know what I did. I know what I need to do. Like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Or you're feeling that way if you're the one that had a third party. Okay. There's some healing coming in around that. There's still a lot of confusion also around that, if that's the case. So that's for those of you that are in that situation. My ear is ringing. Okay, so let's go into the guidance, whether you're in that or not. It says, it is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. Your own valuable, personal new desire is always born from contrast. For those of you who do not know what contrast means, it means that of which feels negative to you. So out of negative situations comes a new desire, is what this is saying. So that new desire is then heard and answered by source. Thus the glorious expansion of the universe becomes and the glorious expansion of you. So there's something that's coming out of this that is helping to expand you as a person, your awareness, and any expansion is good. So take it as a good thing, Leo. All right, so you could be dealing with another Leo, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, water, or Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Does your readings resonate for you, Dana? I don't know how to answer that. I don't go back and watch my readings, and while I'm reading, I'm not thinking about myself necessarily. When I do go back and watch a reading, if I feel called to, does it usually resonate? Yeah. But not... Here's the funny thing about readings. Is like, you're listening to me talk, and you've got one specific person in mind that you're probably making this reading about. Where someone else could watch it and come away from it with a totally different storyline of perception because they've got a different situation in mind, right? A lot of times when these readings resonate with me, it's through family or friends like that I know are going through something like that, but not necessarily my story. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So sometimes I'll watch a reading and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that totally makes sense. But it's not about me. It's about someone I know, or it's resonating with like a fellow Aquarius that you know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes, yeah, I do watch them and I'm like, dang, that actually happened to me. I don't know if that answers your question. I try to keep myself out of it best I can. Because especially the you versus them, mostly because my relationship is solid and normal and kind of boring, I guess. And the you versus thems are more for people going through some sort of relationship stuff. So those don't usually resonate with me because they're not for me. Anyways, I just wanted to take a break for a moment. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, I hope that answered your question. All right, let's go to Virgo. Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, interesting type of energy coming in. I'm feeling a bit absent-minded. Some of you might be feeling a bit absent-minded during this time frame. I got the song "Come Together." I think that's the name of it. He says, "Got to find good loving 'cause you're so hard to please." Something like that. Come together right now over me. So there's something that may be coming together. People might be coming together around you. Just life in general might be coming together around you. But yet I still feel like this detached, absent-minded type of energy coming in. Some of you might be having problems like recalling something or with your memory. As I almost immediately lost all of the messages as soon as I came out of the meditation. Like short-term memory loss, or like you're forgetting where you put something, or it's like this sense of forgetfulness, okay, at a minimum. So yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling. And like I said, I almost immediately forgot all of the images that I got, which really stinks because one stuck out to me and now I can't recall it. So the message here, Virgo, is that if sometimes things are better left in the past. You know what I'm saying? Our mind has this incredible ability to put a veil up over painful memories for a reason. Because it doesn't serve us to keep dwelling on it, because we couldn't change it even if we could go back. It's a sense of protection of the ego. It's what allows us to keep moving forward. It's also why we have amnesia when we come into our human form, when we're born into these bodies. It's like we're purposely given this amnesia. You want to know why? Because if you could recall all of what you know about who you really are and all of the lives that you lived, you would have trouble focusing on this life. It would almost be impossible. It would overtake you. And so it gets erased temporarily as we come into this life so that we can give all of our focus to this moment, because this moment is the only moment that matters. This is the only moment you can experience right here, right now. You know, so it's a sense of like this amnesia. Or like if you're trying to recall something and it was a painful memory, or you're having trouble getting the details, it's because it's almost like spirit's putting a block up, like saying like it doesn't matter. Look forward, don't go back. Look forward. forward momentum, right? Like that type of energy. Yeah. So let's see. You have the sun here, Leo energy for some of you. So this is talking about your essence, your self-awareness, spirit, creativity, honoring your masculinity. Even if you're feminine, we're all a mixture of feminine and masculine energy, but this is highlighting the masculine energy, okay, in all of us. Maybe even your father figure or the patriarch in your family being highlighted this week. Some of you might be a father, okay? This is letting go of any childishness, of parts of your ego that you've outgrown, okay? Becoming more self-sufficient. Not being afraid to express yourself either. It's almost like this card always reminds me of a heart chakra opening, you know? So some of you, it's like your heart chakra is, what? I heard being molded. No, being molded. It's like best laid plans. It could feel like your heart has been broken open almost, but it's so that a deep sense of healing can come through. Let's see. Queen of Wands, lots of fire energy. All right, so this is talking about creativity. So there's something occurring here, Virgo, that is kind of opening you up to a new way of being, a new way of feeling, a new way of expressing yourself. It may be opening up your creative avenues, okay? Feeling more energy as well, more vitality coming in for you. But you got to be receptive of it. You got to be open to it. And that's what they're asking you to do, to be open to new ways of doing things. And if you've been living in the past too much, if you've been having trouble even staying present in the present moment, then this is an encouragement to you to look towards your future. And I don't want to say recreate yourself, but I do feel like similar energy to what I was feeling in Gemini, where they were literally doing like re-examining self, or they give me the word adaptation, becoming more adaptable as well. Two of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Six of Cups. There's that. This is trouble recalling the past. Okay. You ever heard someone tell an old story? And it's like the first time they tell the story is pretty accurate. The second time they tell the story, there's some minor details that are changed. The third time they tell the story, it's only partially true. And the fourth time they tell the story, it's almost completely made up. That's what they call a Chinese telephone. Every time we retell a story, it gets further and further and further away from what actually happened. Because our brains are meant to process, let go. Process, let go. But we have a tendency to hold on to things and retell the same old story, even though that old story is not applicable to our new life. So it's like this encouragement here, Virgo, of let go of the old story. Let go. Because you're not even recalling it correctly. Okay? And it's creating some sort of self-doubt or insecurity within you as well every time you go back to the past. Every time you allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole, right? And this is like feeling emotionally absolved, absolving yourself of needing to do that anymore, and that bringing revitalization back into your life, maybe even into a relationship or partnership. And then the ball starts rolling, right? In your favor, I feel. Let's see this person's energy. 7 of Cups. I have a song coming through. I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. Does you guys know? It's another country song. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Oh, let go of who you were. Who cares? Who are you now? You're still great. Awesome. Good. You've never been this age before. Hello? Let go of this past version or this past idea of self. Also, that's a good song. All right, 7 of Cups, King of Pentacles. So, whoever you're connecting with, they're not sure how to feel about you, especially if you're a masculine Virgo. All right, but you could be a female and have a lot of masculine traits, though. Keep that in mind. But it's general reading. Take what resonates. So there's some confusion around how you feel. You know, this person not being completely certain where your head is at, where your heart is at, because I feel like you don't know either. You seem to be of two minds and a little bit scatterbrained right now, but you're going to get it together. Don't worry. And this person, they feel that. They feel that around you. Okay, so they're trying to stay grounded, stay logical, stay focused. They're trying to not focus on this emotional confusion. This is a veil that they're putting up to protect themselves. Like an emotional veil. It's temporary, right? But it's like a protection mode that this person is using. Like if they don't, like ignorance is bliss type of energy. Like this person almost wants to be ignorant to a situation or that they feel they have no control over, or you know, they're trying to not dig too deep as to how you feel. Like they're using some sort of distraction here. Or it could just be they have other things going on and they don't have time for any emotional messiness. They're not wanting that emotional messiness in their life. Even though I do feel they are also a slight bit emotional and messy themselves. So let's see what the guidance is. Thank you for the $1.99. I didn't read your message, but I'll scroll back. The secret of creating anything desired. Get happy. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with source and well-being. From your place of being happy, you have access to all that you desire. So it's time to get out of your head. It's time to get out of the past, and it's time to get happy and prioritize your happiness. Find the good in the present moment. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy your coffee. Find something very simple that brings you pleasure. And that's going to help move this out, this negative stuff. All right, so you could be dealing with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I got water. I got all of it. Water, air, and earth. But primarily, I would say fire and water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Okay. Let's go to Libra. So Libra, a lot of fast moving energy showing up. Hold on a second. Sorry, it's driving me crazy. A lot of fast moving energy showing up. Okay. The messages were coming in so fast it was hard for me to grab a hold of them, but I definitely saw a Tootsie Roll. Some of you, just people still eat Tootsie Rolls? I'm not really sure. Pebbles, they were showing me pebbles. They were showing me holding hands. And then a song came through, which I love this song. It's called Big, Big Energy. Well, the PG-13 version is Big, Big Energy, but the rated R version is Big D Energy. You could fill in the rest, right? I actually did a TikTok to that song. But big, big energy. You got big, big energy, all right? Take it as it resonates, okay? So, I don't know. It's a lot of randomness. There could be a lot of random stuff going on. Any of those images could have resonated with you or none of them. Take it or leave it, right? But the hand holding was important. So it's like, I feel like as adults, we don't understand like how wonderful it is to hold hands with our partner, whether that like be in the car holding hands or holding hands with your kids, or it's a gesture of love, you know, that's important. Hand holding, something about hand holding. Now, some of you may feel that you're hand holding someone like you're mentoring them, like you're having to hand hold them through a tough situation, or that type of energy. So I could see it either way. Like there could be a lot of hand holding going on around a specific person. Okay, so let's get the cards out and see what you're dealing with, Libra. You have the 4th house of roots here. So this is all about family, home, your background, comfort, cooking, your inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, your habits. All of that being highlighted right now, okay? Some of you may feel uprooted during this time frame or needing to plant your roots, okay? To stay grounded right now. I always say that home really isn't a place, it's a state of mind. And when you're at home with yourself, you can feel at home no matter where you go. Like that sense of stability and security doesn't come from things, it comes from the emotional place of well-being. And so that being highlighted for the Libra energy right now. And that's a good reminder to myself as well as a Libra moon that things can be replaced, right? But people can't. And our emotions are key. And really the only thing that matters at the end of the day is feeling stable within oneself. So maybe it's time to bring that big, big energy, right? To the table, Libra. That big love energy. That's better than what I was going to say. All right, so you have the King of Wands here, which is all about leadership. Could be dealing with a fire sign or a Cancer, by the way. So it's time to take a leading role in your life. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are a superior, possibly in work, or someone sees you that way with the hand holding. It's like someone sees you as someone that they trust or that has the ability to lead others. It's bringing your best self to the table, Libra, that's going to make all of the difference. Okay? This is a very confident energy. I'm getting the word accomplished. And I feel this is you coming through, but it certainly could be someone you're dealing with as well. That's helping to kind of maybe lead you or others. So let's see. For my Libras. Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups. And the Star. Wow. Okay, so Libra, your you versus them reading is done. I actually did it yesterday. I'm either going to post it tonight or tomorrow. But this reading reminds me a little bit of that. So if this is resonating, definitely check it out when it gets uploaded. But this is beautiful, Libra. This is a chance to have an opportunity to line up with something that you've been wishing for, dreaming for. Okay, there's healing coming in, could be money coming in. If it's not money, then it's the opportunity to get connected with yourself again, to what's important to you, to your emotional well-being, doing some healing around that. That helping to grow you, maybe even into a leadership position for some of you, but I just feel like it's just soul development, right? And it's creating this nice flow of energy to you that's giving you exactly what you need. So this will be one of those time frames where Libra, if you need it, the universe will provide it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like needing help and a helpful person shows up. Needing the money and the money coming through a different avenue you didn't expect, like it shows up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people are showing up for you, or things are showing up for you. Okay, you just got to be open to it. And I feel you are in this receptive mode, Libra, of being open to it. Some of you could have healing around a committed relationship or a connection, possibly with an Aquarian or a water sign or Earth. That's that big, big energy. This is a beautiful reading. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. I'm getting a little sweaty in here. Who's Libra dealing with? Seven of Cups. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Well, I would say the person you're dealing with is not quite on the same page with you just yet. Just yet. All right. So whoever you're connecting with, Libra, the last few signs got the Seven of Cups. This person doesn't know what you know. Okay. They are not in the flow with you. This could be the person that you're hand holding, or that you feel you need to hand hold. This person is like having this lack of clarity, maybe having trouble thinking of solutions, or just trouble holding on to a thought. Certainly it could be Virgo, as I just had that for Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. It's air, water energy for some of you. This person is really confused about what the right decision is, and if they made the right decision, and having trouble deciding, and maybe even having trouble remembering things right now. This person may feel, Libra, that you have cut them off, and they're confused about that if you have cut this person off. But I actually see you in this very open and receptive energy, so that could just be this person's perception, but not necessarily how you actually feel. Okay, perception is tricky. But there is clarity coming in that's allowing this person to take some sort of action on what it is that they want. Okay? And this is going to create a big change in their life. Could be Scorpio. All right. So they're needing to make some sort of course correction here by identifying what it is that they're actually wanting. So, see the guidance. It says, no one else needs to know this. You see how the leaf, this reminds me of the Seven of Cups, is like a veil over this person's face. It says, no one else needs to know this. It's not necessary for even one other person to understand the laws of the universe, for you are the attractor of your experience, not theirs. You are the only one that needs to understand this. So some of you are in tune spiritually, you understand law of attraction, and this person is not in the know, or maybe they don't care, or maybe they're not into that. But I can tell you, it looks like it's working well for you, and this person looks very confused. So, I wouldn't waste any time trying to explain why you feel the way that you feel. I would just continue to stay in receptivity mode, and it'll be attracted to you, Libra, without you having to do much, okay? So, could be dealing with Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. This reminds me of Leo, Cancer again. I got Virgo energy here as well. That's the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. I gotta fix my lighting. It looks terrible. Just terrible. Can you believe it? Hold on a second. It's like I want the sun. I just don't want it blaring in my face. And I can see now that that's not going to happen. Unless I move this here. You think I would have figured this out by now? How to set myself up without the sun being all up on me? But I haven't. I'm ashamed to say that. I'm always winging it. Just hang out, guys. Chill out. Chill out. Okay. Yeah. It's like sitting on the face of the sun. Excuse me. I'll be back. Which, FYI, this is my new dress. It's my Christmas dress. Okay, how's this? How's that? There's my face. Hi. Hello. Okay. Where's my team at? I wish I had a team. I really could use one. Or maybe just like I could get it together and find a spot in my house to go live that is more conducive. But I'm a creature of habit because I'm an Aquarian. So, anyway, is this better? Green is flattering. Thank you. Thanks. I wasn't really sure about this dress. I'm not crazy about the material, but I liked the color. Okay, sorry. I think we're good now. How's my background? A little messy. That's all right. You see that book right there? That is that's actually a really good book. It's called A Witch's Way. If you're into like salt baths and rituals, full moon rituals, there is a ton of good recipes in that book. Just random. I don't know. Sometimes you guys like to know what I'm reading. That's my most recent read. And yeah, you know what? My husband made this. He made that out of plywood, that sign there. Isn't that cool? He's very artistic like that. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. All right, Scorpio. I wouldn't be alive if we didn't move around and something went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Scorpio. Let's see. Wow, that was intense. Okay, so Scorpio, a few different images. I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to say them very fast. There was tuning forks. I'm not talking about the one that they hit on your leg. They're that you hold them like this and they stick out and they work via law of attraction. I'm not actually certain of the name of the tool. I actually just saw a video on this. If you know what they're called, let me know. You like hold it like this, and then it has wires that go out like this. And as you hold it, the wires go in and out based on your thoughts. It's used popularly in the spiritual, but also the psychology field. It's talking about quantum mechanics, magnetic fields, that thoughts are magnetic, and that with thoughts, if you have it's a magnetic receptor, you can move things with thoughts. Telekinesis, something like that. Water fork, thank you. Or is it dowsing rods? I'm not sure. Actually, don't know. Telekinesis. Some of you are telekinetic. I'm not sure. Maybe you're into that. Maybe that's interesting to you. To me, it just talks about the power of the energy of our thoughts and the study of that. Okay, so that was one of the first images I got. Take it or leave it. The other thing I saw was this. It looked like the sky was black. There was this big swirling opening above my head. So there's like this huge opening around Scorpio that feels like a portal is opening, okay? And I don't mean that to sound like creepy. I mean that in like, there's something developing in the energy Scorpio that feels new to you, like like a portal opening, okay? Yeah, I can't even describe it. I was going to try and describe it, but I cannot describe it. So that was another image. And then the last image was somebody came up very close to me and they had wings. So there could be angels around you if you believe in angels. Angel wings could be symbolism for you. Wings in general. They almost look like bat wings, though, if I'm being honest. Bats, I'm not really sure if that has any significance to you, but take it as it resonates, okay? So yeah, let's see what the tarot has to say, because that was very intriguing. Scorpio, as always. As always. So your dream state might be very active as well, Scorpio. Pay attention to your dream state. All right, because it almost kind of felt like I was in a dream. And that could be what it feels like. Maybe it just feels like you're in a dream, even when you're awake. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy feels different to me. It's almost like some of you are coming into your own spiritual gifts, you know, or opening your mind up to like way far out there ideas, possibly. And I just got done talking about the book that I have back there called The Witch's Way. So some of you opening up to telekinesis, I don't know, like clairvoyant, clairaudient, ritual type stuff. Or maybe they're asking you to be more open-minded around that. Everybody has their own thoughts about that, but anyways, you have the 11th house here. This is Aquarian energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarian or have that in your chart. And or it's just highlighting friendships, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, your soul tribe, discoveries, common goals. Can be a rebellious energy, very experimental, very open-minded, futuristic energy. So I feel Scorpio, especially if you have Aquarius in your chart, just like becoming more open to the unknown, the unseen, which I feel like Scorpios are generally very accepting of that. But you know, take it as it resonates. So this is also future planning, thinking about your future. Maybe that's something that's opening up for you, like new possibilities for your future, right? And you have the King of Wands here. Some of you connecting with Libra or a fire sign. So this is like owning your own stuff, taking ownership, taking a leadership role, you know, getting in the driver's seat of your own life, feeling more in control, feeling more passion, feeling more desire. Some of you, be careful because it's a double-edged sword, right? So on the other side of that, this could feel very temperamental, easy to anger, pushed to the edge. So you're in charge of how you handle your emotions and what energy is coming in, right? I'm getting like a very eclectic type of vibe. Which Leo had that type of energy around it as well. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. Whoa, okay. King of Cups, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So Scorpio, if you had been confused about how you were feeling, if you had too many choices, not really sure, if there was a veil or an illusionment or disillusionment around a situation, you're clear on that now. You're not stressing over it. You're not worrying about it. You're not staying up at night anymore, or at least that's where you're headed, okay? A lot of you have done a lot of energy clearing, and there's some sort of new portal opening emotionally. This is putting you back on solid ground. So it's like something here used to really get to you, or someone used to really get to you, okay? That's possible. But I feel you're in this space now of like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to stress about that. It feels good to feel good. Being okay with who you are, being okay with where you're at, finding some peace in your life. Focus more on things like community, friendships, people you have common goals with, looking towards your future, taking the lead. Bravo, Scorpio. This is beautiful. It's slow progress, or it's taken a long time maybe to get there, but I feel you're clearing out the old. Whatever had you feeling disconnected. And this is also allowing you, Scorpio, to get in touch with your more softer part of you, your more caring, empathetic part of Scorpio, right? The part of you that communicates, that's patient, that's loyal, that's understanding, you know? So let's see person you're connecting with then. Oh. They have the Fool in the reverse and the Six of Swords. What they headed towards. The Hierophant. The Death card. Here you are at the bottom of their deck. The Lovers underneath that. Twin flame soulmate energy for some of you. So this person has had some sort of false start here in their life, or having trouble getting things off of the ground. It's almost like, Scorpio, if this person had... Oh, okay. There's two different dialogues here. Two different stories here. Hold on a second. Let me start with one group of you. Some of you, this person had trouble kind of getting things off of the ground, and so they've just decided to let something go and move on. To things that are, to calmer waters, to things that are more certain, to things that are more committed, to things that are more in alignment with them. Okay, some of them are headed in your direction because they feel a strong connection with you. Could be twin flame soulmate energy here. All right. Some of them want a commitment with you. Okay. So that's one group of you. Another group of you is like, because I got the song Foolish Games by Jewel. Do you guys know that song? These foolish games are tearing me apart. So if Scorpio, this person feels you've been playing games with them, especially if you're a masculine, but doesn't have to be, this person is tired of the foolish games. They have they're no longer interested or putting interest in the connection and parting ways. Okay, maybe towards another relationship or commitment in their life. Even though this person could have felt like you were important to them, or a soulmate or twin flame, they may still feel that they still need to part ways and go towards something that's more solid. And I heard respectful. So there's two groups there. Could be dealing with two different people. You know, one in the first group, one in the second group. Take it as it resonates. But either way, this person is headed towards calmer waters. They're wanting more stability in their life, more traditional type of lifestyle. I have the song in my head. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Okay, they could be headed towards lifestyles of the rich and famous. I don't know, or maybe you are. I'm not sure, but they're headed towards things that make them feel more familiar, that are more familiar to them, to what they know. Like not really wanting to take risks on the unknown right now. So, let's see. This says, to allow well-being, I must be in joy. In the same way, you cannot set your radio tuner to 98.6 and receive songs playing on 101 FM. You must set your own vibrational tuner to one of well-being. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun, interest are indications of your vibrational match to well-being. I feel like a lot of you are tuning in to what it is that you're a match to and what it is that you want. And those people that are not a match to you, Scorpio, they're going to fall to the wayside, okay? Especially over Sagittarius season, as people that are a match to you find their way to you, all right? So you could be dealing with Taurus, another Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Leo. Could be Sagittarius as well. Possibly Pisces, Cancer. So, Sagittarius, you're next. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to turn my darn table again. Sagittarius. So, Sag. I have a song, screaming, crying, something on the floor. Is that Taylor Swift? I think Taylor Swift's a Sagittarius, isn't she? Does anybody know the name of that song? Anyways, I felt a sense of like feeling depleted, like you probably need to sleep or eat. I felt like, you know, when you've had a long day and you're just like, I just want to lay around and eat comfort food all day. Some of you might have a few days like that this upcoming week or so. It's your birthday season. Yay. So, you know, always okay to indulge a little bit for your birthday season, but maybe you could use like a spa day or like a day of relaxation, a day where you catch up on your sleep, where you catch up on things that you need to pay some attention to, giving yourself like a time out or some time off. Because I get a sense of like you pushing yourself beyond what you have energy for, and then it totally wiping you out. All right. They showed me also a feather, which I get that message a lot, but some of you might find a feather during this time frame or look for feathers as guidance. Thank you for the $20, Debbie. Aw, you're welcome. Oh, and then the last image I saw was a lion Leo energy for some of you. Or maybe lions are significant. You like lions? I don't know. First house of self here. So this is talking about your physical body, your outlook, your self-image, your life philosophies. Okay, it's becoming conscious, self-aware. On the opinions that you hold is somewhat of like an awakening type of energy. All right. This is Aries energy for some of you. If you're connecting to Aries, go back and watch their reading. But it's like coming back home to self. Coming back home to self. Your sense of self. Your sense of purpose. Five of Wands. So it could have been, some of you have felt very tested, okay? Like by another person, or maybe that life was testing you, like your endurance, but it wasn't a test so much, Sagittarius, as an experience, a learning experience that is actually opening new doors for you, okay? And helping you to better understand that you're not responsible necessarily for what other people say and do, but you are responsible for your reaction and your response to that and how you let that affect you. It's important to protect your own vibration, right? To protect your sense of self-worth, your sense of identity, your sense of worth. So I keep getting that message in Sagittarius's readings about the self-worth journey that you've been on. I feel like all of my energy was just like totally drained out of my body as soon as we got to your reading. So I don't know what you need to do, but don't overdo it this week, Sagittarius. The Chariot. Some of you might be traveling. This often indicates vehicles. It doesn't have to be. You have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Well, here's the pep in your steps coming back, right? So again, don't overexert yourself, but there is movement here towards something that you want, feeling more passionate, feeling more rejuvenated, feeling good about yourself, maybe even learning something new or learning a new trade is in the cards for you. It's feeling more connected to the people that you love. Okay, getting more connected with the people that you love, spending more time with family or in a specific relationship. Sorry, I'm wanting to sneeze. I feel you're ready for adventure, but I feel like your body is lagging. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're traveling, even feeling jet lag or like give your body a chance to catch up with you, Sagittarius. Because I feel like your energy is moving faster than your physical body is allowing for or something. But this actually looks beautiful. It's a sense of like feeling like you've made it. I've made it. I'm here. I got this. Let's see who you're connecting with. I have ludicrous in my head. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When didn't I get that earlier? Who did I got that for? And lean back. No, that's a different song. Is that the same song? When I move, you move. All right. The World, the Four of Cups. Whoa, the Seven of Swords. All right. That's an interesting message, right? When I move, you move. It's almost like Sagittarius, when you change up your energy, so does another person. Or like someone is following in your footsteps or following your moves. Okay? Whoever you're connecting with, this person might feel a little down in the dumps right now. Okay? This person could be looking to you for advice. You might have someone coming to you this upcoming week that's kind of looking to you for some sort of reassurance or needing maybe some life advice. Okay? This person is feeling a little bit lost right now and having difficulty seeing the good in a situation. They may also be lying about how they're feeling, trying to kind of keep their feelings at bay. But in reality, this person is waiting for their ships to come in. They may also could benefit from connecting with people that love them, their family, you, if you love each other. Finding solace in that, because this person's going through a lot emotionally. And it's making them feel guarded. You know, protective. I got the song Miss You Much. This person might miss something, someone, or you. Okay, now I have another song coming in that's even louder. If you ask me to. If you ask me to. I just might change my mind and let you in my heart forever. If you asked me to, I just might change my mind. When I move, you move. So there's something moving here going on emotionally that's emotionally moving this person. Like there's emotional movement, I guess. So, what's going on in my hair? Let's see what the guidance is. Sorry. Let's see what the guidance is. I'm going to have to move my table again. Anything I can imagine being, doing, or having, I can be, do, or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. So when you really, really want something, Sagittarius, ask yourself why that is. Is it something that you feel you can't provide for yourself? Or is it something you're in alignment with that you know you can have, be, or do? Because the thing that they don't tell you about manifesting consciously, is that in order for you to manifest consciously, not only do you have to be clear on what it is that you want, but you also have to be in an emotional space that knows that you are worthy of receiving it. And a lot of people don't feel worthy, unfortunately, because we're taught out of our worth right off the bat. We're taught that we're bad, but you are worthy. So line up with that. Okay, so first house of self could be dealing Aries, Cancer, energy, Leo, Sag, Libra, more Sag energy. Could be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if I didn't say that. All right, I'm going to move my table again. I know. Just bear with me. Okay. And then we're going to go to Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Give me 1 second. You know that that childhood game of My gosh, I can't think of it. Musical chairs. This is kind of like musical chairs, except I'm playing against the sun as opposed to another person. If we had music on, that would be really awesome. Wait, that's the chicken dance. That's not the same song. Oh. Oh, I lost my water. Okay, water. All right, how about this angle, guys? How about now? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? How about next move I make? I probably will be outside. Maybe I'll go out on the roof. We'll do tarot on the roof. I don't know. Like, how many more times can I move this friggin' table? Ugh. Okay, I promise. I'm gonna make this promise to you guys. Next time I go live, I'm gonna have this figured out ahead of time, and I'm gonna change my setup. I think. Mark my words. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorn, kind of like the energy I was feeling in the Sagittarius reading, there seems to be like this foggy, dense energy that's showing up. I was literally in the clouds for a moment. It looked like fog. That's what I was in, like the fog of something. And all of a sudden, all of these beautiful positive affirmations came in. So I don't know if you believe in positive affirmations, if you're giving yourself positive affirmations, or that's just spirit trying to guide you. But the affirmations were, I'm clear, I am whole, I am divine, I am well, I am energy, I am, yeah, and it just kept going and going and going and going. And then I started to feel pretty good about myself because I was receiving the benefit of hearing that. So it's like, when you're feeling foggy, right? When things don't seem clear to you, practice positive affirmation or changing the thought, okay? In a gentle way, not in a forceful way, right? Because if you try and force a positive thought when you're in the throes of negativity, it's going to work against you every time. But when you're in this soft space, okay, emotionally, when you're calm, that's always a good time to practice good feeling thoughts. Because we don't practice good feeling thoughts enough as a society. We almost poo-poo our thoughts altogether, which is absolutely ridiculous, considering your thoughts is the initial part of creation. Is creation. And so if you've got a lot of negative patterning, then this is a good time to retrain your brain into believing in your wellness, your goodness, you know. So, let's see. All of a sudden I feel, I might need to eat something. So, Capricorn, let's see. First house of self. Okay, and I just said, I felt some of you are on the cusp of Sagittarius, or you're dealing with the Sag, or like during Sagittarius season, you may be feeling that fogginess. Now, because they got the first house of self as well, you could also be dealing with Aries energy. So the first house of self is physical body, your outlook. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm just being honest with you. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I've never passed out in my life, so I don't think that's going to happen, but I feel that way. Just give me a second. Whew. Okay. That was weird. Felt like kind of dizzy, and then probably need to eat. Anyways, some of you might be feeling that way. Who knows? Anyways, okay. Speaking of the physical body, that's what this card represents, the physical body. Like I was saying, your consciousness, your self-awareness. Also self-awareness that you're not your body. It's attached to you. Yeah, you carry it everywhere you go. But you're the light that flows in the body. You are the consciousness of this mechanism. And I think once you understand that, then you've got a good grip on what's most important. And what's most important is the consciousness, how in tune you are with that, how good you feel about yourself. What do you tell yourself, right? Like maybe I needed those positive affirmations right now. I do have Capricorn in like 3 placements in my chart as well. Oh, wrong deck. Hold on. Just ate seafood pizza. Ugh. I mean, I love pizza, but I don't know about seafood on it. To each their own. I mean, I would eat it if you gave it to me because I'm starving right now. So, let's see. I'm going to shuffle that again because I was kind of blabbing, but it's the 5 of Cups, so I'll take note. Some of you have been feeling sadness around a relationship, or maybe just feeling bad about yourself. Stop that, Capricorn. Stop it. You got time to feel bad about yourself. Do the positive affirmations. Maybe that's why I got those positive affirmations. You're being guided away from those negative thoughts because it's not the truth of who you are. Okay? Cancer energy for some of you here. But this is like receiving the guidance you need to become more self-aware of where you're giving too much negative focus when it comes to how you feel about yourself. Because how you feel about yourself is what you call out of other people. That's how people treat you. People don't treat you. People treat you how you feel about yourself, not how you feel about them. Think about that. Think about that. Because some people will come to my readings and they'll be like, I'm such a good and loving person. Why am I attracting narcissists? Why am I attracting people that don't love me? Because you're not loving yourself. Doesn't matter how much you love another. If you do not value yourself, if you feel vulnerable, if you have negative self-talk going on, then you're a match to people who have a similar attraction point. That's why they say the relationship with yourself is the only relationship that matters, because it really is the only relationship that matters. So when people have a deep sense of self-love and self-worth, they tend to set their standards a lot higher. They tend to not settle for being treated badly because they love themselves. You know what I'm saying? So some of you becoming aware of that, loving yourself a little bit more. This is helping to guide you, helping to move you out of maybe an emotional, I'm getting the word gutter. Some of you have been in the emotional gutter, okay? And if you've already done all of the self-work and you're a high-vibing Capricorn, you understand this, then you could be serving as a guide for others to help them find that. So I have some very high-vibing Capricorns tuning in right now who have already mastered that, and now you're serving as somewhat of an earth guide for others, which is beautiful. Page of Cups. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Eight of Swords. Yes, you deserve worth. Yes, you deserve friends. Yes, you deserve love. Stop questioning that. All right, so emotionally, it's like, I feel like you're in this space where you're opening up you're opening yourself up to this idea of self that is calling into you more of what you want. And the only thing that's going to stop this from coming in is you. So stop naysaying yourself or others, because the naysaying, this feeling of I'm stuck here, I'm restricted, it's never going to change, it's this, it's that, focusing on the don't wants is preventing you from being able to fully appreciate and see what's being presented to you. And what's being presented to you is continual opportunities for growth and development and a deeper sense of self-awareness. So some of you are going on like the self-awareness journey during Sagittarius season. Let's see, person you're connecting with. Get back in there. Person you're connecting with. Six of Swords, Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, owner of a lonely heart. I got that on your side. Owner of a lonely heart. Some of you might resonate with that, or it could be this person. So whoever you're connecting with, this person is pushing forward towards things that make them feel happy, that are more satisfying to them. This person is ready for some more action in their life, but they're not in a hurry. Okay, so I don't feel like this person being rushed to make any big changes. This person is more so looking for the sense of enjoying like life as it comes, or the journey. Now, I do feel like there is some underlying emotion here, though, that this person is keeping hidden from you, Capricorn. Oh. So I heard, don't hide from your feelings. It could be that there's another relationship going on in this person's life, and it doesn't have to be another intimate relationship. Could be family or friend member. Ugh. You know what I mean? That they keep hidden. There's something they're keeping hidden when it comes to relationships or their emotions towards relationships. A bit of juggling going on. Who had the third party? Some of y'all are dealing with a Leo, but I also felt it in Scorpio. So it could be that this person is juggling another relationship and trying to keep that hidden. I feel like you would know this intuitively, Capricorn. And or it could be that this person is just simply hiding the fact that they're emotionally torn right now between two different things in their life, maybe career and love, or family and friends, things of that nature. It'll be communicated eventually because they're going to have to make a decision here. So they're not going to cover this up forever. In the meantime, this person could be trying to cover up their feelings with alcohol, drugs, food, as examples. They're trying to numb some sort of emotion here. Wow, that took a turn. That's interesting. Like when you're not ready to deal with something, but you're going to have to deal with it eventually. But for right now, it's like the best solution is just to kind of numb it, become numb to it, ignore it. That's kind of what I feel. Okay, it doesn't have to be with alcohol or drugs, but that was just an example. Because I have a song in my head. I tried so hard. I tried so hard to lose it all. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. Huh. You guys know that song? Linkin Park. Someone could have a fear of loss or like losing something. Check out the lyrics to that song. All right, so guidance. I see this day as a positive new beginning. It's never too late to have a new beginning. Today and tomorrow can be very different from yesterday if you can let yesterday go and focus on today. Today and tomorrow are about your now vibration, and you have complete control over that. Look for things to feel good about and watch how everything in your life will unfold to reflect that good feeling vibration. So I think that's where the positive affirmations are coming in, right? Not wanting you to hold on to the past, not looking so far into the future, but here and now. How can you feel good here and now, here and now, here and now? That's what's most important. So Capricorn could be dealing with, I got a similar message in Scorpio and Leo, but I also have Cancer and Aries, and I felt Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, Libra, Leo again. Could be Cancer. Already said that. Okay. So those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. Aquarius. I gotta get a drink of water, guys. I am parched. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, Aquarius, Pisces, you're next. Sometimes I'm like, why couldn't there just be 6 zodiac signs? Why 12? Well, 13, depending on who you talk to. I'm not going to Wendy's today, although it sounds good, Jamie. All right, Aquarius. Okay, that was super fast. I got the song Pink Cadillac. I don't even know if that's the name of the song. It took me off guard. I don't know if you saw me grin when I was meditating it. Pink Cadillac, driving down the street. Something in the back. I don't even remember all the lyrics. Pink Cadillac. I wanted an older Cadillac, but I always pictured it being baby blue. But take it or leave it. Maybe look up the lyrics of that song. I'm not really sure. Does anybody even recall that song? Pink Cadillac. Oh, okay. I want to say it's from the 80s or something. So right after that, they showed me someone high-fiving and then someone patting on the back. So it's like there is this energy here, Aquarius, of like this free. It just feels free to me, you know, and as I see this pink Cadillac, it's like hair blowing in the wind, like the sense of, you know, when you drive, I don't know if this is an Aquarian thing, maybe it is. I love driving. I like the freedom of the road. I like the adventure, even though I never drive anymore. I like never leave my house. But when I do get a chance, I like thoroughly enjoy it. I like this feeling of freedom. So some of you might like this, that sense of freedom, or maybe it's relaxing to you to drive, or maybe a good joyride would be good for you. I don't know. But there, like I said, there's a sense of like this very friendly vibe. You know, I was seeing like people high-fiving you, and well, not high-fiving you, but maybe, you know, the sense of like being welcome wherever it is that you're going. So there's this welcoming type of vibe coming in for you, Aquarius. Let me put those back. So let's get some cards out and see. So you have Chiron, which is all about healing. Gemini got this. Some of you could be connecting with the Gemini or have that in your chart. This is about your healing powers, growth, amends, release, your personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness. It's like a cleansing energy, okay? This is the softer part of Aquarius showing up, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's really dominating. It's bringing out more of the feminine characteristics of Aquarius. Even if you are a male, you might find that you're feeling a bit softer than usual, a little bit more emotional than usual. Some of you needing to make amends or let something go during this time frame. You know, forgiveness isn't something you do for another person. It's something you do for yourself, right? And a lot of people don't understand that. I feel like that's a popular phrase, and people accept it face value, but they don't really know what that means. And the reason why it's a gift you give yourself is because you can't vibrate for another person. You cannot feel or make someone feel anything. You're only in control of how you feel. So say you're walking around holding a grudge, no matter how justified you are, you're still the one that has to feel the heaviness of a grudge and resentment, and therefore you suffer. Doesn't even necessarily make the other person feel anything. It could, but it doesn't matter. So when you choose to let go and to find love around that situation anyways, it softens your vibration. And again, does not affect the other person, but it's a gift you give yourself. So then when you replace that resentment with forgiveness, with love, understanding, empathy, healing, you immediately benefit because emotionally you become better. Does that make sense? I don't know why I went into that, other than maybe you needed to hear that. Maybe your cross watcher needed to hear that if they're needing to forgive the Aquarian. Ace of Pentacles. So as soon as you do this inner work, Aquarius, and this healing work, bada boom, bada bing. Here comes abundance. Here comes abundance. I'm getting a song. Oh gosh, that's an old one. Come on, ride the train, choo choo, ride it. So I'm getting like cars, trains, automobiles. That's a good movie, by the way, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But there could be travel coming up for you, Aquarius, or just this movement in the energy, right? There's some sort of new opportunity coming in for you, and it could very well be through finances. But it could also be coming through commitments, through relationships, etc. We'll see. Do y'all remember Soul Train? On MTV. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I am. All right, Five of Cups, Justice. Strength card in the reverse. So I'm going to keep this at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Some of you Leo, Libra energy here. I keep hearing, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Of course you can. Some of you, this is the release. You see how she's letting go? She's letting it be what it is. She's letting it go. It's been draining you. You've been holding on to something that's not yours to hold on to. You could have picked up this idea, Aquarius, that other people's problems are your problems to solve, but you can't feel for them. You can't vibrate for them. You can empathize, but you cannot solve other people's deep inherited issues or things that they need to learn and grow through. So it's a sense of knowing when to put something down that's not yours, not your battle. Because I know I'm getting the song Soul Cry by something August, Alina Augustus. I don't know. I just know he's tied to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Augustus something. Have you ever heard my soul cry? There's definitely something here that you've allowed to drain your resources, might have even hit you where it hurt, or, you know, had you lacking confidence or trust. Okay. But there's some sort of balance or karma being brought to that situation. Okay. So I feel like some of you felt like it was a double-edged sword. Like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in lose-lose situations, but I'm saying it could have felt that way to you, Aquarius. Like, well, I feel like I can't seem to please or make the right decision, or it's like, if I do this, then damned if I do, damned if I don't. Like that type of vibe. And the thing is, Aquarius, you weren't meant to solve this, okay? You were meant to release it. You weren't meant to change this person or change yourself in any way. It's just everything comes and then it goes. And as long as you're in a state of acceptance and allowance of that, then the pain is minimal. But when we hold on and we think it should be different or we should do something else, we try to force situations, then it becomes really painful and draining. It's like falling off of a horse and holding on to the saddle as it drags you across the as it drags you across the lawn, as opposed to just letting go. A lot of us get dragged. We just hold on until it hurts so bad we have to let go. You're meant to let go right at the initial point that you fall off. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, there's balance coming to whatever that is. There is this resurgence of energy coming in, starting to feel happy and feeling good about your decision now that you know, right, what you know, and feeling more passion in your life, feeling more comfort, more self-worth. I've been seeing love coming in for Aquarian, okay, because you're being more loving. So that's how it works, right? Let's see who you're dealing with. Because you're softening up. Letting go. That card flew over there. All right, person you're dealing with. 8 of Cups. There's the letting go. The Sun. I just noticed there's a platypus in this picture. A duck-billed platypus. Why is there a platypus in this picture? I don't know. That's just like ADD right there. But one time I did get that. I got a platypus in a meditation, and I cannot remember whose reading it was. It was a few months ago, and I could not figure out why I got that. It was the 8 of Cups. Anyways, random. All right, so let me get one more. The Sun, the 8 of Cups. What are they walking away from? Towards. Okay. 9 of Cups, King of Wands, the Lovers. So whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, it could be Leo energy, Sag energy as well. But this person has parted ways with their old ways. Does that make sense? They parted ways with their old ways. They've went through some sort of growth cycle here. And now they're in this space, Aquarius, of feeling damn sure of what it is that they want. You know, wanting the satisfaction of having what they want. Feeling more optimistic about where they stand in life or in your life in general. This person, if it's intimate, I got hot for teacher, okay? They could be very attracted to you. A lot of physical attraction here if it's an intimate relationship. Although this person might overindulge, okay, during this time frame, or they have a history of overindulging, especially when it comes to like food, substances, things of that nature. But I feel they have done some work around that if that's the case. They're like kind of walking away from this old version of themselves. Now, who did I get that message for? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Virgo. Some of you are connecting with a Virgo, or you might connect with that song, or this person might connect with that song. Like, this person's feeling more confident, that's for sure. Could be twin flame, soulmate type of connection. They're wanting more cooperation. They've done some sort of spiritual digging, seeing things from another perspective, especially when it comes to commitments and relationships and what it is that they want. So, Aquarius, wow. Some of you, it's like when you finally let go of whatever this is that you've been letting drag on and drag on. Drag on. That sounds like dragon. Drag on. Boop, the situation flips over. Someone new enters, or you just become aware that what you wanted was right here the whole time. You know? That type of vibe. So let's see the guidance. Desire is the beginning of all creation. In allowing your desire to come to you, you not only gain the satisfaction of having received it, you also gain a whole new perspective from which to desire more. So something, Aquarius, that you've desired for, if you can get out of your own way, you're going to get a slice of that. And then that's going to have you like, ooh, okay, what else good things can come to me? A whole new perspective. All right, so could be dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag, Gemini. Lots of fire here. I have pretty much every sign. Libra, Leo again, water. Okay. Don't focus so much on that part. If it resonated, great. All right, now Pisces. Pisces. You know, someone said, why does Pisces always go last? Because I feel like you don't have enough energy for us. I want you to know that hurts my feelings every time you guys say that, because I feel like I give it my best for every single zodiac sign. And in my eyes, I don't feel that way. But does it seem like that? I don't know. I tried going the opposite way a few times and it threw me way off. The reading was crap. I had to trash it. I was like, my brain is very linear, so it's hard for me to jump around. But I want you to know, in my heart of hearts, I give every zodiac sign 100%, no matter if it comes out first or last. Okay? So don't ever take the order of the zodiac signs personal, as if I favor one over the other, because I don't. But Pisces, I know y'all be like, why do I gotta wait to the end? Just come back later. Thanks for the $10, Jessica. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you, girl. Okay, Pisces. Hello, here we go. Okay, Pisces. I instantly saw gingerbread houses. Some of you may connect with gingerbread houses. You might be making gingerbread houses, and it was also playing Silent Night, which is a beautiful song. It's a very Christmassy, whatever. Some of you are like doing Christmas festivities, really getting into the holiday season. Or you're just hearing that song everywhere, because if you live in the US, you can't even go to the gas station without hearing Christmas music right now. If you're in other parts of the world or don't celebrate Christmas, I take it symbolically just to mean that something about like a sweet and soft energy coming through, because they were showing me You know when snow, okay, like the day after a really good snowfall, the air is so silent because snow absorbs sound. And it's almost like it's always my favorite thing is like the day after a big snow to go outside and I don't know, just take it all in. It's like the energy shifts or something. It changes. It's a very quiet, peaceful feeling. So even if you're not around snow, even if you're not into Christmas, it's this quiet, peaceful feeling. Because they also showed me a peace dove, the feathers of a peace dove. So I feel a lot of you are in this place of just wanting that peacefulness in your life, okay? Or feeling that within you, which is beautiful if you are. So let's see. Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. You have Leo here. Could be dealing with Leo energy. Have that in your chart, or it's just the influencing vibes. It's funny, as soon as this came out, that song from Dirty Dancing came up again. How do you call your lover boy? Come here, lover boy. This is from Dirty Dancing. Anyways, sorry, the hiccups. This is highlighting creativity. Like I was saying, like getting into creative mode, all right? It's a very warm and loving and playful energy, very self-confident, glowing. You could feel a little bit more extroverted. But even if you are extroverted, I still feel this calmness around Pisces energy right now. So it's just like bringing that sense of peace within you, okay? Be careful about excess. So don't push your limits during this season, okay? During Sag season, don't push your limits and get too excessive because I feel like you might pay the price for that. That means with money, that means with gifts, that means also with your energy, what you're giving out to others, okay? There's a chance that you might overdo it, so just be careful with that. Then you have the Queen of Wands here, which is all about creativity. I'm telling you, Pisces. Listen, if you got a creative project or a creative pursuit or something that is really calling at you, this would be a good time to really look into that, whether that be advancements in career or just like getting creative around the house, doing things like painting or making a gingerbread house. Hell, I don't know. It's just all of that is being fueled right now for you. And I feel like I get my best ideas when I'm in a peaceful state of mind, right? Like if my mind is scattered and I've got all this stress going on, I can't think of a good idea to save my ass, okay? Excuse my language. But when I'm calm, when I'm at peace with myself, when I'm in that state of mind, it's like I always get the most inspired idea and be idea after idea after idea. I get like my best ideas always come to me when I'm in that state of allowance, when I'm in that state of peace. And so bringing more of that energy to the table is what's going to get you like the creative solution, right? That you've been needing or looking for, or whatever. Some of you could also definitely have fire in your chart or be dealing with a fire sign, or this just could be highlighting Sag season as being important for you. Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 4 of Cups. So Pisces, again, there's all this heartfelt energy coming in for you. Love being highlighted, relationships, the things you love, the people you love, loving what you do for a living is extremely important. Some of y'all have been settling for less than that, and they're saying, there's better solutions. Okay? You don't have to break your back to make $1. And in fact, if you follow inspired thought and you follow your joy, it will bring you to the path that will not only bring you the most abundance, but the most happiness when it comes to loving what you're doing. When it comes to relationships, relationships should not be a battlefield. Pisces. Some of y'all have felt heaviness around that. But it's like if there's been a relationship, whether that be intimate or family or a friend, that has felt more of an uphill battle than anything, you're getting ready to detach from that. Or Spirit is saying, then maybe that's no longer in alignment with you and you need to detach from that. Love yourself first and foremost. If you go back to Capricorn's reading, I talked about why it's important, to what self-love really means and why that's important. Because you attract out of others how you feel about yourself, not how you feel about them, how you feel about yourself. So this is giving up this struggle here. It's like insensitive. Okay, there's a song coming through. Why do you get all these old songs? Insensitive. That is the only lyric coming in. Maybe there's somebody who's really insensitive to you. And maybe you try to be sensitive towards them, but it doesn't seem to be reciprocated. And so now you've become insensitive. Or who sings that? That came out of the freaking blue. Insensitive. Nobody knows? Okay. It's all right. Anyways, sorry, I'm not going to dwell on that. You're learning something new here, though. Woo! And you're gaining more confidence by the day and feeling better about your choices. And you do have a lot of either love around you or support available to you. But you're like in this space in your life right now. If it feels more work than what it's worth, I'm good with that. I'm good on that. I don't need that. You know, like that. Like you're not trying to be out here struggling on your own. You know what I'm saying? So let's see this person's. Yes, that song. By the time you drove me home. Resting on your face. Oh my gosh, that's a good song. By the chill of your embrace, the expression on your face told me. Thank you, by the way. Jan Arden. Okay, go look up the lyrics to that song. You know what that song is about? It's about feeling someone else's energy and just knowing that they don't care. Like being able to tell how someone feels without them telling you how they feel. By the energy they give off, right? So person you're connecting with, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. So there's communication coming in for this person that's helping them to make a decision. Okay, I get a little bit of discontentment coming off this person's energy. But I feel that they're standing in their own power, or at least that's what they believe. They're regaining some sort of personal power here as well. You could have communicated something to this person that is kind of forcing them to make some decisions. That's definitely possible. Or it could be vice versa. But either way, there's some sort of information coming in. that's helping this person to make a choice, whether they want it or not. I don't have any cards of dissatisfaction, but for some reason I feel a little bit of dissatisfaction on this person's end. Maybe it's not what they would have chosen or what they would have done, but I guess that's neither here nor there, you know. It does have this person feeling a little bit stuck, but I do feel them coming out of this emotional confusion and getting some sort of clarity that's helping them to kind of reevaluate where they stand in relationships, how they behave in relationships. And it's kind of, like I said, this person almost feeling a little bit forced to make a decision, and they're quite stubborn or hard-headed, so I don't feel that comes easy for them, or it's hard for them to accept that. But they're being asked to make decisions that are in their highest good, just the same way you are, Pisces. This person could feel like, well, you're making choices without considering me, and that's insensitive. Or you could feel that way about them. But I feel each of you is kind of doing the best that you can with what you know and where you're at. So try to keep that in mind, okay, when you're interacting in life in general or with this person. I don't like this Emperor card here. It's a little bit of distaste here. You know, like they got a bad taste in their mouth or something. Somebody might have left a bad taste in their mouth. I don't know. That sounds a little weird. But that's a saying though, right? A bad taste in my mouth. Yeah. So let's see what the guidance is. We'll leave it there. I am not tired. But I have been on here for 3.5 hours. All right, it says we are all working toward the same goal, joy. Whether it seems like it or not, you are all working toward the same ultimate goal of joy. You are just approaching things in different ways, and all of it is working. Let me read that again. Whether it seems like it or not, you both are working toward the same ultimate goal of joy. You're just approaching it in different ways, but all of it is working out. So we'll leave it there, Pisces. I have a lot of fire here. Could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, definitely. But I also have water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for being patient. And thank you to my moderators. You guys freaking rock. I love you so much. More you versus them readings are coming out this week, so check them out. The page continues to grow, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.